I might have made a mistake here. I'm in Gimcheon. I stopped once to kind of check motels, and I found this one, which was on kind of on the way into the city. B&B motel. Nice room too for 60 bucks. I even got a bathtub. I'm gonna have a bath tonight. If not now, when? Oh, look at that. Oh, beautiful view. There's someone's Pepsi. I'm gonna have fun at convenience store, and I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about the reason I'm selling the bike. I know you're all in suspense. Ooh. There she is. Okay, Kimchon. I know nothing. I don't know which way to go. There's a CU, but I don't see any tables out. Let's try walking this way, see if there's any more convenience stores. Here's a GS25 with no tables. I feel like I'm in the Matrix or something. I feel like I'm in the Matrix or something. We just left B&B Motel, right? Look at this. B&B Motel. And I know I did not go in a circle. This is not the same building. 안녕하세요. This is my last big bike trip. I guess I'll just come out with the reason. Do you want to be in it? No? Yeah, we can show them the ring, right? Okay, there we go. This is why. Joking. No, I'm not getting married, but I am going to be leaving Korea. I've been here for 11 and a half years. In that time, I've been back to Canada 4 times, 5 times, and it's only ever for 2, maybe almost 3 weeks, but I've never spent like 3 weeks in Canada since 2010. In my first video, I talked about the reason why I started Danda's Korea, and the reason was because COVID hit. I had to cancel my summer vacation in Canada, which meant I couldn't see my family, couldn't see my friends. At that point, it had already been a couple years since I had been to Canada, so we're getting up to maybe 4 years since I've been home to Canada. That is the reason I will be selling the bike. I can hold on to the van until pretty much the time that I leave Korea. The bike, I'm giving myself like a month to sell it. Anyone want to buy a motorcycle? Oh, I heard it first, and then I saw a dog get hit by a car. Oh, sorry, I gotta turn the camera off for a bit. The dog calmed down. He was put in a box. The police came. They made some calls. I'm a little shaken up, so I'm going to head back to the motel and try and relax. I'll see you guys when it is dinner time. Wonder if that guy wants to upgrade to a Harley.
3 hours later.
There's not a lot around here, as you can see. There's a more central area. I'm gonna walk there, but I'm gonna power walk, which means I'm gonna put the camera away and just kind of hoof it. Is that still a word? Do people say hoof it still? When I was a teenager, people said, let's hoof it. Here we go. Hoof, hoof, hoof. I walked for maybe about 20 minutes along a very dark river. There's like not lit at all, but this is all lit up. So much going on. It's been a couple of years since I hung out in a neighborhood like this because COVID was such a problem. There's a chicken restaurant that I was looking at. Oh, this one might be it. Is there a table? There's a table, but they're out of chicken. What I did find was this. The last time I did this was on a Danda's Korea video in Gimcheon, I think. Okay, here we go. Batter up. Oh, oh, there we go. Oh, inside. Let's get some food. I got the cute pig or the kind of cute cow. Let's try this one. I looked at the menu and all I saw was yukwe, and then I looked at the tables and there was no like grill on the table, which I thought was weird for a beef restaurant. Every single table only had raw beef. So I'm gonna go in here and just go for some samgyeopsal, I think. Look how cute these guys are. She looks delicious. 안녕하세요. I ordered it's makchang. Gopchang is intestines. Makchang, I'm not sure what it is, but I also got samgyeopsal. We'll see what shows up. This is what I ordered. Mokchang. Yum. On closer inspection, I've come to the conclusion that this is indeed pig intestine, which I thought was called gopchang, but this is called makchang. Okay, let's see how it cooks up. I might have made a mistake here. I just looked it up on Wikipedia. 돼지막창, which is what this is, means either the rectum of pig or the gui made of pork rectum. So, this is pig rectum. Sides look good. I didn't know this was a dish, guys. I had no idea. To pig rectums. The only problem is I don't know how to cook a rectum. I'm gonna make sure it's quite well done. It smells just like regular pork. Very chewy. It's probably best not to think about rectums while you're eating it. I put a piece of makchang in my mouth about 5 minutes ago. In case you didn't get it before, that's pig rectum. And I'm still chewing it. It's not breaking apart at all. I've had some chewy seafood like sanakji. Is pretty chewy. It breaks apart eventually. This is not breaking apart at all. Makchang, one and done. I don't have to do it again. Good news is samgyeopsal is ready. Samgyeopsal, pig rectum.
Where are you from?
Canada. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. This job is very, very, very good.
I had a good meal. Makchang was 조금 이상해. Makchang, but samgyeopsal was good.
You think so?
안녕하세요. Pig rectum was okay. I ate it all. I much prefer the samgyeopsal. I'm gonna find my way home. I'll see you guys in the morning. Cheers. Where am I going? I think I'm going this way. Good morning, everyone. I am in Gyesan. I thought since this was my final ride home, I would celebrate by having a beer for the road. Cheers. It's non-alcoholic, don't worry. I've had a couple people ask me about riding in Korea. So just a very brief history of me and driving in Korea. I think I got my Korean license in 2012. All I had to do was take my Canadian license to the Korean DMV or whatever you call it. 15 minutes later, they gave me a Korean license, and I had to keep my Canadian license there. And the next time I went back to Canada, I brought my plane ticket, and then they gave me a Canadian license, and I got to keep the Korean one. So I have a Canadian license and a Korean license. 2012, I bought my first bike. It was a 125 Daylem Daystar. Not so great for long trips, but for getting around to work and the odd trip out of town, it did the job. And then a couple years later, I wanted an upgrade. But in order to ride anything higher than a 125, you can't do it with just a regular license. You need a bike license. So I went to a motorcycle hagwon and I sat in a class. I did like 10 hours of practice around a course because you have to do this practical motorcycle test. I passed it and I got my bike license. And then my next bike was a 97 Kawasaki Vulcan. A great bike. The only problem was it had, I think they're called beach bar handlebars, like really wide handlebars. And it didn't do any favors to my neck. I had like problems down here if I rode for a long time. I think I've had this bike for 4 years now. In case you're wondering, my bike is a 2008 Harley-Davidson Dyna Fat Bob. If there are any Sons of Anarchy fans out there, this bike is the same one that Chibs rides on Sons of Anarchy. It will be missed. Really sad I'm not going to be a Harley rider anymore. Does that mean I have to shave the beard? I thought I was just gonna ride straight home, and then I saw a sign for this place, and I thought, what the heck? I got time. It says The One Classic Car Cafe. Let's take a look. Now this is what I call classic. Is this a Model T? That one says Model A. Does anyone know if that's a Model T or not? I don't know. What a beautiful night. Good night for a final ride. This is not my final ride, but it is my final overnight trip. That one's for you, Uncle Don. I think that's my next bike. I love this random stuff in Korea. It's things like this that I'm gonna miss. And you see stuff like this all the time. Really random, bizarre, what do you call them, side attractions. And I'm gonna say, oh, I'll see you in the next day in this Korea. Cheers.